Hi, I'm Michael Senoff, founder and CEO of HardToFindSeminars.com. For the last 5 years, I've interviewed the world's best business and marketing minds. Now my challenge is to build the world's largest free resource for online, downloadable audio business interviews. I've learned a lot in the last 5 years, and today I'm going to show you the skills you need to survive. This is my biggest secret. You need to get a digital recorder and then start recording your call. Hi, it's Michael Senoff with HardToFindSeminars.com. Here's a short 15-minute recording. I had received an email from Clara Davis, and she was having trouble coming up with a name for her website. So you'll hear me give her my best advice on how she should name her website and why. And we also talk about other important marketing tactics, and included in this recording is information on how and why she should be recording all her telephone consultations for her consulting business. I think you'll find some good, helpful information in this recording. Enjoy.
Good morning, Academy. May I help you?
Hey, Clara, it's Mike Senoff. I just got your message from Sarah.
Oh, well, bless your heart. I appreciate you taking time to call me back. I'm busy.
Well, no problem. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing really good.
And I wanted to share something with you that I think would be of interest. You and I shared the same birthday.
You're kidding.
Yes, we did.
Well, happy birthday. How long ago was it?
A week before last, to be exact.
Well, you're a Pisces, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
You must be a real kind, sensitive, real intuitive person.
I am.
There you go. I believe in that stuff, don't you?
I do, strongly indeed, and I can tell that you're the same because you're so darn generous.
And are you like that too?
Yes, I am. Michael, I've been doing this, not intense consulting, but coaching all my life, and for the past, prior to, say, 2 years ago, I've been giving the stuff away. I've created seminars, and I've created this, and I've created that, all in the guise of coaching, and I speak to groups wherever for free, but now it's time to make some money with this.
Well, we all just want to be loved, don't we?
Yes.
Well, that's good. You know, I was the same way. I mean, I was giving it away. People like getting the free stuff, but that give and you shall receive, it works. So I'm giving a lot of stuff away, but believe me, I'm selling stuff too.
Yes, I'm sure you are. And, you know, I'm going to model my business after you and what you're doing. As I go through your site, I'm thinking, golly, what a creative, generous man.
Well, I really appreciate that. It makes me keep going and going and going.
Well, I don't say things that I don't mean, so I really meant that.
Where are you, in L.A.?
No, I'm in North Carolina.
Oh, you're in North Carolina?
Yes.
Okay. Where in North Carolina?
Raleigh, Research Triangle area. Consists of Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill, that we're like central North Carolina.
All right, I'm from Atlanta, so I'm from the South originally.
Okay, well, I lived in Atlanta for about 3 years. In fact, I lived in Decatur. Yeah, in fact, I made a big circle. I lived in New York, lived in New Jersey, then I went to Atlanta after a relationship didn't work, then just came back to North Carolina where I grew up as a child. So.
I see, great. What was your company called? What was it, Academy?
Home Business Academy and Research Institute, Inc.
I like the name.
Well, thank you. And the reason I made the call is to say all of what I've just said, but I'm trying to create a decent web name or web address to bridge the coaching consulting. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah, I've got some advice. All right, so this is for your coaching and consulting business, right?
Right. I want to bridge it in such a way that it's creative and will let people know exactly what I'm doing.
Well, how about ClaraDavis.com?
You know, I thought of that. But
I mean, there's only one Clara Davis, right?
That's true.
I would advise that because when you're selling, no matter what, you're selling Clara Davis.
That's true. And, you know, I don't know why I didn't think of that because I spent 16 years as an insurance agent / broker. Obviously, I had to sell myself before I could think about trying to place a product with
Yeah, absolutely. That would be my number one choice.
As I'm jotting down ideas for the company name to house this, I'm thinking Clara Davis International, Inc. However, let me ask you this question. I run it under Home Business Academy. Would that match?
Well, how many different things are you doing?
Well, the Home Business Academy started out as a coaching business to help people start businesses from home. And so that's what I was doing, helping with the startup process and providing information through seminars and whatever to show a person what they needed to do to just get the business started and up and running. That's what the Home Business Academy is.
Well, you know, domains are so cheap, Clara. Maybe you can have both. Have ClaraDavis.com and then also have HomeBusinessAcademy.com.
Okay.
Or HBA.com, which is easy. You want a name that's very easy to remember for people. When you're doing your HTML stuff, HMA can be parenthesized, and you can have Home Business Academy, you know, written out and stuff like that. If you go to GoDaddy, you can get websites so cheap.
Oh, yeah, I deal with GoDaddy, but they're wonderful.
Do you do your own seminars yourself?
Yes, so far I have.
People come to your seminar now. Are these a free one, or are you starting to charge a little bit?
I started to charge a little bit, but I'm revamping everything, get fees for coaching, and then learn and add the marketing consulting piece. That's where I am right now, and obviously, you know, I'm not going to need some guidance to pull all this stuff together. And I have a teleclass coming up, the 23rd.
Are you recording any of your stuff?
Not yet.
Well, you need to start right away.
Okay.
If you want to start selling stuff, as you're doing what you're doing, you need to start recording whatever you're doing.
Okay.
And if you do a teleclass, you need to get it recorded, whether you use a service or get your own digital recording device, and record it. And then Clara Davis has got a product. And if you're really hot that night and you put on a great teleclass and there's great feedback, you've got something valuable that you can sell.
Wonderful.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look at all the audio that I have on the site. Have you started listening to any of the stuff on marketing consulting?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So all of these are giving great value, but they're also selling you on me and on the product. You know, I sell a consulting training. My biggest advice, you need to start recording when you're doing consulting over the phone with people, just like I'm talking to you. You know, you want to get their permission first, but you want to record those consulting calls. Okay. And after a month, you may have 10 great calls, and then you've got consultation transcripts of Clara Davis live doing consulting over the phone.
Oh, great idea, because I have an appointment set with someone next Monday.
This is my biggest secret. You need to get a digital recorder. I have a recording on my site that tells you how to record web audio. Okay. And you need to go to Radio Shack and get one of those things you plug into your phone. It's kind of a pain getting set up, but you can do it. And then start recording your calls. And you're also doing a real service for your client. So you tell your client that you'd like to record the session, and you'll be able to provide them a recording so they don't have to take notes. And that just is an added service. And you let them know that, of course, you're going to get to use the recording for promoting Clara Davis or selling down the road. And they say yes all the time.
Oh, wow, Michael, that is so wonderful. Now, what do I ask for in Radio Shack?
You want to just go on to RadioShack.com and search telephone recording or record phone calls. And you'll see a couple different things pop up. It's this little black box. It just looks like a little black jewelry box. That's what it looks like, and there's a cord coming out of each side. I think they're $29. Just write the model number and call your Radio Shack and say, hey, do you have that little black thing that I can record my phone calls with? So you'll need that, and then you'll need a digital recorder. There's all kinds of them. I use one that I can get at Circuit City. It's called Sony, and the model number I use is C as in cat, D as in dog, dash, S as in Sam, T as in Tom, 25, stereo. It's a little digital recorder. Your little Radio Shack thing will plug into it. You'll record it just like old time when you record on, a little cassette player.
Right.
So you'll record the call digitally, and it comes with software that allows you to save the audio recording onto your computer as an MP3 file. There's going to be a learning curve. Don't let that throw you off, because once you get through learning how to record and save the files to your computer and convert them and stuff, then you are way ahead of the game.
Wow. And so these two pieces of equipment will allow me to record and save to my computer.
That'll allow you to record your telephone calls. When you're on the phone, that'll allow you to record both sides of your telephone calls. Hi, it's Michael Senoff with HardToFindSeminars.com. Thanks for watching this video. Many of my interviews last 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, sometimes even up to 2.5 hours long. They're actual mini seminars, and you've just listened to a short sample of just one of over 117 hours of exciting, hard-hitting, mind-blowing interviews on how to make money in direct mail, advertising, copywriting. I assure you, there is not a resource anywhere anywhere on the internet or on the planet that comes close to the free information I provide at hardtofindseminars.com. So go right now to hardtofindseminars.com and you'll have free access to 117 hours of audio interviews with typed word-for-word downloadable transcripts and downloadable MP3 files. Please browse some more of the videos or go right directly to hardtofindseminars.com. Thanks for watching.